Hey, welcome. Shave today is with OSP, Obsessive Soap Perfectionist Urban Viking. It smells like Eau Sauvage from Dior, Graydog, Maple, Handle, Synthetic Knot, Full Moon. Just getting the brush wet the face a bit. Yeah. All is good. I was walking to work today and it's too much water. Walking to work today and then it's in the middle of the city, but this fox ran across the street. It was really strange. So sort of passed the street before me, and I passed afterwards, and at the other side it just sat there like waiting for me, and it's really strange. So kept walking, and it walked in front of me like it knew where I was going, and yeah, it's unusual because it's in the middle of a reasonably large city. And as I was getting closer to work, it deviated from the path I was on, and it sort of turned the corner and waited. So I was going straight, he turned to the right, and he just waited there, like looking at me. Or at least that's the impression I got. So I followed him, and I don't know why, I was just curious, and it's such an odd thing both to see a fox in the town and to really feel that it was communicating. I say he, I don't know, could have been a she. So we kept walking, and I kind of, lost track of where I was going. I know where I was going, but sort of didn't care, and I didn't have anything pressing in the office, so I thought, what the heck? I just kept going. So we walked for, look at that, nice shiny leather. Yeah, so we walked for, I don't know, 10 minutes, wrong direction from work, and then it stopped. I was looking intensively into like some bushes, like it had seen something, a cat or a bird, whatever they eat, and it just sat there. So I walked up to it, stood literally next to it, and it didn't move. So I looked into the bushes. It was like a hedge, more or less, on the side of the street. Some leaf hedge with leaves, and there was a small hole or opening. Yeah, we're going Weck Sextoblade today, med prep with Kismet blades. I don't know how many uses, about 8 I think. Lovely razor, lovely soap and brush, good combo. I have the matching splash. Anyway, so the fox just sat there looking. I got really close, it didn't move away. It's like it wasn't afraid or anything. The hole was, and it was like black, so you couldn't see anything. And we stood there for, well, not very long. There were people around, and I was happy something happened, so I wouldn't need to stand there for a long time, because it did look weird. And I kind of felt I didn't want to share the presence with, or the connection, sort of, with the fox, with anyone else, you know what I mean? So after, I don't know, half a minute or a minute, maybe less, the fox stood up and ran and jumped into the hole in the hedge. And I thought, well, I didn't think, I guess. I just went after. And it was, yeah, it was on the other side was, you know, just amazing. Just crazy. Like you wouldn't believe. Black and blue and all colors, all the colors of the rainbow. And the fox was there with his whole family, like the extended family. And rabbits living in harmony. It's beautiful. But then, you know, as so often, little weeper there. Actually, I have something from shaving yesterday there, so just open that up. But then, you know, as in so many cases, something dark just came over everything, and the fox and his family started looking at the rabbit and his family in a different way. Like one who's hunting and the one who's being hunted, and this force, sort of this dark feeling force which you couldn't see, just came, and you understood it was there. You understood some kind of presence, and everybody started being jumpy, and the orchestra continued playing, but it was, you know, you could feel the nerves were on the outside of the skin. Like, keep on playing, guys. Like when Titanic was going down. But everyone knew, you know, this is not going to end well. And I don't know for how long that lasted, but it felt like, you know, the sun went away, the clouds came, it felt darker. I don't know if it was darker, but it felt darker. And then the big elephant started appearing, just slowly. From the beginning it was more like a shadow, and you couldn't make out what it was. It was just something big, and you felt threatened, and it just emerged, and everyone froze. The birds turned to scarlet. And there was this weak but really frightening sound. It felt like it was increasing in power, but I don't know. And the mailman came. He was afraid too. He dropped off a box. And oh, gee, I think I cut myself there. Concentrate. Yeah, he dropped off his box. Picked up an accordion and just started running. That's when we all understood, you know. It all made sense all of a sudden. And, you know, everybody looked around, looked at each other and said, who goes first? And I honestly can't remember who went first. It was just chaos. Chaos and fists and knees and orange everywhere. The elephant couldn't be seen, but we knew it was there. You know, so present. Yet, you know, it's not visible and so far away, probably. So, the struggle continued for, I don't know how long. Maybe a minute, maybe hours. You really couldn't tell. And then it all stopped. It all stopped. It was quiet. And the sun came out again, and you thought, is this for real? Is it okay now? Sorry, I'm just gonna rinse. Ah, that was a good shave. Good, clean and close shave. Just 2 passes, no pickup needed really. Just a bit of cold. Very good. Very good. Weckis. Weckis. Wicked. Okay. Matching aftershave. It says shake vigorously. And when you do, you can see it's not translucent anymore. It's like stuff in there. So I think it's important to actually shake vigorously. There we go. Oh, very nice. Oh, yeah, and then, you know, the fox took my hand. We went back the same way we came, and I had a Teams meeting at 9, and that went well too. We went over budget for, or follow-up budget forecast on the budget for the rest of the year, and it's looking a bit tough, but I think we'll pull through reasonably well. But it all depends on temperature and the epidemic and everything, so we'll see. Thanks for watching, boys and girls. See you soon, and stay sharp.